The market is crashing and dealerships are freaking out, is what I would say is if I wanted to attract everybody's attention and get them to watch a video just to tell a message that you guys already know, which dealerships aren't freaking out and the car market isn't crashing. With that being said, you probably want to know more and more about the car market. And here at Delivered, we negotiate 150 to 200 car deals a month. So instead of being doom and gloom, I just want to give you guys the information. So if you're looking to buy a Honda, I want to give you the real deals, what's actually going on. So you know what, not only discounts that you should anticipate, but also what you should be thriving for. Now, I want you to know that markets are dependent. So the deal you can get in the Pacific Northwest isn't the same in Florida, but I'm going to give you model by model, area by area, so you can know what you'd expect if you are looking to buy a Honda this summer. Now, if you guys haven't seen this series, what we do is we break down model by model, make by make, going through each model that this particular brand has. And as of today, we are going to be going through the lineup that is called Honda. The first vehicle that is on the list is going to be the HR-V. Now, the HR-V has gone through waves, and honestly, I think this is a pretty good SUV. Market dependent on the discounts. In the Midwest, you can get $800 to $1,500 off this car. You're probably not getting any more than that. Sometimes you can get up to $2,000 if you push it. On the coast, this car is able to get better discounts. $2,500 to $3,200 off. Now the lower trims, lower discount. Higher trims, higher discounts. Whoa, mind blowing. But if you're looking to buy an HR-V, you live on the coast, you can go for a bigger discount. If you live in the Midwest or Texas, understand that discount is going to be $800 to $1,200. If you are looking for the Honda CR-V, there are two different models that you can go for. First off is the gas model. Now, the gas model is going to be a little bit bigger discounts, but in my opinion, isn't the way that you should be buying. I think actually the CR-V gas is the more reliable option, which is actually contrary to Toyota, where their hybrid is the more reliable option. So if you want to buy a Honda, they're top 5 in reliability. I get it. Preach. You want to go for the gas model, but if you're looking to buy a Toyota, you want to go hybrid. That's just my opinion. That is what the facts say. But if you're looking for a CR-V, you should be able to get 6 to 9% off pretty darn consistently with the Honda CR-V or the CR-V hybrid. Moving on to the new and improved Passport, the 4Runner Taker Downer. Honestly, it's a pretty good car. It has been a hot car. People have been trying to find this vehicle everywhere. But good news, as of this summer, this vehicle is actually becoming more and more available. MSRP in the spring was considered a good deal. Now, guess what? The Passport, you can get deals $2,500 to $4,500 off. Yes, I said that right. Now, $4,500 is only coming on the black edition, the top trim, the creme of the crap. Most of the time, you're going to be able to get closer to $2,000, $2,500 off as a good deal. I'll go down to $2,000 for you. But you can definitely start getting some deals on Passports. These are starting to move. We haven't done a deal less than $2,000 since the summer started. Moving on, we are doing the Honda Pilot. Now, honestly, I think the Pilot is one of the best cars in its class, as you guys can see. Now, the Pilot is very trim specific. Honda, along with Kia, has done something where their lower trims have basically no markup and their higher trims have all the markup in the world. So if you are looking to buy one of the top 2 trims, understand 10% off all day. Black edition, 10% off, call it a day. If you are looking for the lower trims, 6 to 7% off. Bada boom, bada bing. You understand how it goes? This is a good buy. If you are like, hey, I'm looking for a Highlander or I'm looking for a Grand Highlander, but I don't care about the hybrid, you should be looking at a Pilot. The Pilot is way more available, better discounts, and honestly, it's a pretty good car. But that being said, if you're a Toyota fanboy or girl and you want to own that car, just buy it. Go find it. We can find you a Grand Highlander. I'm not worried. Let's continue. If you guys don't know, my name's Tommy. I negotiate car deals for a living. I talk about the deals that I do to give you guys information. You don't need to hire me to get any of these discounts. If you follow my tips, tricks, and secrets that you don't have to pay for, that are all free, you can do this all on your own. I give you the information that we do because what we do is a repeatable process. That's why we have an entire team dedicated to making sure you have a great experience. I've taught them everything I know, and I teach everybody I know everybody. Everybody I know everything. So if you want to get these deals, understand you don't have to be a master negotiator. You just have to follow my tips. Let's move on. If we are looking to buy a Honda Prologue, this is one of these cars that I say lease, 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 and lease. What that means is you want to lease this car. In my opinion, I would lease it in the next 2.5 months because the lease deals are great on these deals. You can get great, phenomenal lease deals on these. But as of September, these deals are going to be going away because the tax credit is going to go bye-bye. I'm not saying I'm a fan of that, but you know, c'est la vie. It is what it is. But bye, says tax credit. So if you're trying to get a Prologue, I would jump on it immediately. Now, if we are looking for a Honda Civic sedan or sedan hybrid, these cars don't have as much markup. $1,000 to $3,000 is what we're looking for, a solid discount. Now, if you guys haven't seen the series before, when we talk about the discount, we talk about off MSRP. None of these cars should have any dealer add-ons. I don't talk about the dealer add-ons because you shouldn't pay for a single one. If they're charging you tint on the car, bye-bye. Say bye-bye. You don't pay for that. Don't pay for the low jack. Don't pay for any of that stuff. You are paying for a documentation fee, tax, title, license. That's it. If it's any more, you say goodbye. If you're looking for a Civic SI, Civic SI is going to be a little bit harder to find. $500 to $1,500 off MSRP is considered a good deal, but I'm telling you, if you are on the West Coast, if you're in California, they're going to look at you like you're crazy. They're going to say $500 off. What do you think we are, a charity case? Looking for a Honda Accord and Honda Accord hybrid? This is identical to the Civic hybrid. A Civic market, you can get up to $3,500 off. The cap's a little bit higher. Moving to the Civic Type R. Now, this is one of our most requested vehicles that we do. I'm telling you, we negotiate on more Civic Type Rs than I like to do. We did 4 last week. The market on this car is MSRP. That is manufactured suggested retail price. That is all you should pay. You shouldn't pay any more. Yes, I've heard some crazy stories of someone getting $500, $1,000 on the Type R. That's on me. You're going to get MSRP. And that's what I would tell people. Let's move on to the Honda Odyssey, which in my opinion is one of the best minivans if you like minivan things. The Odyssey is the best value. And what I mean by that is if you're looking to pay the lowest possible price while still getting reliability, it's hard to beat Honda. Honda, you can get 10% off these minivans all day. No problem. No hits, no caboodles. You should be able to get that on basically every trim. They're great. They're great cars. I mean, again, you're not going to impress anybody. It's not a sports car. It's a minivan, but guess what? It's easy to put the seats in. The seats move around. They're customizable. It has more features than you can count for your children, and it's a comfortable ride. We might be putting Mikey to sleep with the Odyssey, but guess what? Overall, it's a good deal. Looking for the Ridgeline 2 to 4K off all day. And that's everything. That's all of the Hondas. If you guys like this kind of series and you guys like this kind of way to go through deals, you let me know. I need you to let me know in the section comments right down here. If you guys want to see another brand, let me know. I want to know about it. I want to know all the brands. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.